Hey, I'm Meranis Moss, a singer, songwriter, producer, and a member of Adam's private mentorship, the Billboard 500 Club. You are here on the Music Industry Contact YouTube channel where we do in-depth breakdowns of hit songs. In today's video, I'm going to be analyzing the song Solo by Jennie. If you don't already know, we cannot monetize these videos here, so our Patreon Golden Ear community means the absolute world to us. Over on our Patreon, we have more exclusive content only found there, including early access to videos and polls so you can help us select the next song to break down. If you've been supporting our channel over on our Patreon, we want to say thank you so much. If you haven't yet, click the link in the description to pledge and join us there. Without further ado, let's get into Solo by Jennie.
천진 나만 청순 가련 새침한 척 이젠 지쳤나 귀찮아 매일 뭐해 어디야 밥은 잘자 baby 자기 여보 보고 싶어 다 부질없어 You got me like 이건 아무 감정 없는 love story 어떤 설렘도 어떤 의미도 내게 미안하지만 I'm not sorry 오늘부터 나 Bitch 나는 solo Bitch 나는 solo I'm going solo la 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 I'm going solo la 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 Used to be your girl, now I'm used to being the girl. You sitting on your feelings.
All right. Okay, this song is a vibe. I really mess with just the overall feeling of this song. It's super swaggy. Let's jump to the front and break down kind of what's going on here piece by piece. All right, so off the jump, we have this kind of like floaty drone, this floaty pad, this, and it drops us in with a ding, right? So it kind of keeps us in the air, and then boom, we're into this story, right? And that's where we get started. And just these plucks, very empty. So you're really focused on the vocal because all there is those bing plucks and then some snaps, right? So very organic, very empty. And as far as the melody, it's cool because it's a very simple ba almost like a nursery rhyme, you know, very simple to follow along to. And then it's contrasted basically in the fourth line of the phrase.
매일 뭐해 어디야 밥은 잘자 baby 자기 여보 보고 싶어
Gets a little bit more legato here.
부질없어 You got me like
Okay, so right there, right, we have this very empty first section, and then it really starts to build with that boom boom boom. You get the sub coming in, you get those big drums, you get the oh, right? So it really starts to build tension. It feels really epic. And it goes even higher. Right? Instead of just repeating the same notes, it actually takes it a little bit higher to build even more. And you feel the drums start to come in more. And there's this cool like going on, also kind of building this tension as we approach the chorus. All right, really genius move by the songwriters and producers of this song, right? They do this big build, they added all these different elements, they pulled everything out, and they gave you the title of the song, which is Solo. This is like I'm shining solo, right? not only did they give you the title of the song with nothing else around it, they changed the vocal texture, right? They did put it in this telephone effect to make it sound really, really different and really focused, and then add this whistle, basically being like, okay, go, time to dance, time to hit this drop, right? So let's listen to this build up one more time so you really get the feeling of how it builds. Super cool. Alright, so what they did there, I really liked how they used space, and this is really an underrated tool that I feel like songwriters really can utilize. Like sometimes less is more, right? Instead of going right into the running so low, right? It gave you that drop with that cool flute. It lets you kind of vibe and really kind of take in and understand what she's been saying up until that point. When they hit it again, they add some more drums. They add this solo low, which is really cool. Again, I think it's really clever when you take a word and essentially extend it. It's something that like Max Martin will do, like in Katy Perry songs, like or like in Ariana Grande song, I'm bored. So here they're kind of using that trick to take a word that only has 2 syllables, like solo, and dragging it out to give it a little bit more rhythm to it. Super cool.
I'm going so la. Used to be your girl.
And if you notice, they kind of let that float on that last bar of the chorus before they drop back into the next verse.
Used to be your girl, now
that was a cool sound. It kind of like, it really pulls your attention into, okay, now we're back to this more intimate one person. She's telling the story. She's gonna rap.
You sitting on your feelings and sitting on my throne. I ain't got no time for the troubles in your eyes. This time I'm only looking at meet myself and I'ma
tag the title again in the as like an ad lib.
On my own now that you're alone, got you looking for a clone now.
Cool. Really cool vocal texture there. If you listen really closely, there's a low octave that's going below her voice because she is kind of has this like sweet, innocent voice, but she's doing this like really kind of, I won't say gritty, but like swaggy, kind of like a lot of attitude behind it, even though she's got this sweet tone. So in order to help give it a little bit more oomph, they added a low octave double underneath.
That's how I'm getting down, destined.
Yes,
I'ma do it on my own now that you're alone, got you looking for a clone now.
Again,
that's how I'm getting down, destined for the center
title of the
crown.
song.
Sing it loud like 이건 아무 감정 없는 love story.
We'll hit this pre again.
어떤 설렘도 어떤 의미도.
Okay, so since the pre was similar to the first pre and it's building back up, they add just to give it a little bit more feel, a little bit more something different that catches your ear, keeps you interested.
I'm going solo.
That's a really cool clap pattern, because what they could have done is just, but if you listen closely, it actually is a little bit more intricate.
I'm going solo.
And now hit the bridge. So this kind of calls back to the first verse where it didn't have as much attitude. It was a little bit sweeter. It's got those string plucks there, but it's a little bit bigger now, a little bit more emotional.
Now I'm going slow-mo.
Ooh, a little bit of a change in the lyric there. And the way the drop is hitting is different. Now it's doing a different melody.
Bitch, 나는 solo. I'm going solo.
Now it's back. So one cool thing they did here is kind of like to really build out the tension as that bridge was coming to an end. They dropped all the drums out. Everything's out. And they could have dropped right there. They could have dropped the drums right there because it was already empty. But they extended it just a little bit longer to really build that tension and once again drive in the song. And then they actually did the switch here, which honestly caught me off guard because I'm expecting her to say solo and then she says slow-mo and the drop changes. So it keeps it interesting, you know. It would have been the third time we're hearing that same melody, that third time we're hearing that same drop. So a good, clever job by the songwriters and producers of this song to switch it up to keep us interested.
Going slow-mo. Running solo. I'm going solo, lo, 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 lo. I'm going solo, lo, 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 lo.
And there you have it. We get to the end of the song and it ends you with the title of the song one more time. Solo, lo, 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 lo. And they dropped all the instruments out, so you know exactly what the title is bringing the attention to it. Also, I'll notice that in the video, the very end of the song, she wasn't solo anymore. She had all these people dancing around her. So it kind of gives this feeling of progress or growth or just at least storyline evolution. Really cool song, super swaggy. I had a great time listening to that. That one is definitely getting added to my playlist. Before I give you my final thoughts on the song, I want to thank you for checking out my breakdown of the song Solo by Jennie. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more. Final thoughts, super swaggy. I love the way that they took her voice, which is very innocent and soft, and gave her a song that had a lot of attitude and swag to it. Really just the contrast between those two things really felt like, okay, I can get behind that. Like, it doesn't matter how you know, sweet her tone is, she's got something underneath there, you know. She's not one to mess with, in a sense. I thought the video was cool. The dancing was great. Overall, had a great time breaking this down for you. If you're a musician looking to up your game, I'd love to invite you to apply to the Billboard 500 Club. It's the best place to really level up. There are mentors and executives and songwriters and producers. It's really a hub for whatever you need in the music industry and even beyond music and into just creating a lifestyle, making great friends with people who are going to push you to be better every day. Once again, my name is Meranis Moss. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time.